What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video of the 2017 AMG C63s. We're going to cover questions that I get all the time and that I know that a lot of people are curious about regarding my new car. Now, those questions are exactly what spec did I pick and how much did the car cost? Did I finance it or lease it? Did I buy it cash? And so on. So in today's video, we're going to cover all those questions that you guys have been asking. So first off, let's walk around the car and I'll show you the things that I specifically picked on my 2017 AMG C63s. The reason why I ordered it, I couldn't find it the way that I wanted it in the whole country. So after waiting about 2.5 months, I just picked up my dream car about, what is it now? A week and a half ago. So let's go over these urging questions that you guys have had. All right, so as you all can see, it is black. The color is called Obsidian Black. And as we walk around here, one option that I wanted was the black forged wheels. Now they are a $2,100 option and they're 19-inch up front and 20-inch in the back. They got Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires, 285/30 in the back and 255/35 up front. So that's a $2,100 option. Another feature that I wanted was the night package. It's a $750 option, which blacks out these window trims here. Otherwise they are pretty much like a brushed aluminum titanium / silver color. I don't know how to best describe them. And also this part right here is blacked out. And then we walk around to the front here again. This part right here is blacked out. And if I'm not mistaken, this might be part of it as well. But I'm not 100% sure of that at this moment of making this video. And then as we walk around to the back here again, the exhaust tips are black as well. So the car definitely has a black on black theme and I absolutely love it. Now I could have found a car that looks like this exterior wise, but there are some more features that the cars that were available at other dealerships in the country did not have, which mine do have. So we're gonna stay back here at the rear of the vehicle. And one feature that I feel is mandatory for every C63 owner is the performance exhaust system. It is a $1,200 option. So in my opinion, if you look at what you get for those $1,200, it is, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's probably one of the cheapest options, but one of the options that gives you the most. So let's listen to it. So yeah, I mean, that is a complete no-brainer to get that feature right there. Now during the shooting of this footage and then going home thinking it's finished and starting to edit it, I could tell that there was a squeaking noise in the audio. I don't know what caused that. So now I'm at a different location and we're going to continue the video or redo the interior part of it. And then also when we get to the portion where we cover how much the car cost and if I financed it or leased it or paid cash and what my payments are and so on. All right, so what we talked about so far pretty much covers the exterior of the vehicle and the specific features that I picked. So we're gonna take a look at the interior here. And we'll start with the seat belts here. So these are, as you can tell, red seat belts. They are a $500 option. and you might think that that's a little pricey for seatbelts, but I just love how they set off the black interior and the black on black look all together. Pretty much red brake calipers, but pretty much everything is black on black. So that's $500 option. Then we get to the actual seats. These are the performance seats. I love them. They are $2,500, and they are black Napa leather with gray inserts. Now these heavy bolsters here are adjustable by these buttons right here, so if you want to do some high performance track driving and so on, you can really get tucked in. I love these seats. Obviously they are a little stiffer than the regular seats that you would get if you did not pick this performance seat option, but I don't regret getting them. And just look at them, I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. The AMG badging right there. And I apologize, the interior, my car is a little dirty here, but we're gonna jump inside. Another feature that I got is the Premium 2 package. You can get Premium 3 as well, but what the Premium 3 package pretty much gives is this touchpad here that, I'll be honest, I haven't really used much. It pretty much performs the same functions and features that this little dial right here does. It's for the 8.4-inch screen that you get here, not a touch screen. Everything is controlled from here. You also get a hard drive navigation system and some other things, so that feature is about $2,500 option. If you were to go for the Premium 3, you get a fragrance package, more of the safety features regarding your driving, like lane keeping system and so on. And I'm not much for systems like that. I like to control the driving more myself, but that would bump it up to $5,500. Another thing that I miss out on with the Premium 3 package, you get full LED lighting. So what I have here is the LED lighting strip right here, but then you can get full adaptive LED headlights as well. I don't have that, and sure, that is a very nice feature, but honestly I can live without it. As long as I have this LED strip here, that's pretty much all I care for. And while we're standing out here, you see I have a front camera that is part of a parking assist package that I picked, which is $910 or $90. There's a button right here, so you have a 360 parking camera. If I click this button here, and then we close the door, excellent resolution on this backup camera. So if I put it in drive, you see the car from up top, and then put it in reverse. I mean, this parking system is just excellent. And yes, I wanted that. It's good for pulling up to tight parking spots, pulling into my garage and so on. So that is a feature that I picked. And then for the last feature, and this was something that I couldn't find on any car that was available at other dealerships in the country, and that is the head-up display. It is very clear, and that is a $990 option. So that pretty much covers the spec of my car and what I chose to get custom, so to speak, that I couldn't find anywhere else. And that's why I ordered the car and had to wait about 2.5 months to get it. But I am so happy that I waited for my specific car exactly the way I wanted, and I didn't settle for one that was kind of what I wanted, that was available at the dealership where I bought it. I wouldn't have been completely happy. Now I am. I absolutely love this car and the way that it looks. So with that said, let's get into the actual money that it cost me. So we're going to jump out of the car here again. Open the trunk. Then I'm going to show you here. The dealership actually laminated my sticker for me. So you can see here, base price is $75,000, and then the optional features that I have right here. performance exhaust system, red seat belts, head-up display as we covered already, AMG performance seats, and then the wheels, which brings the grand total to $88,310. All right, so let's cover the burning question that everyone has asked me constantly, which is, did you finance the car or did you lease it? And then some people ask me as well if I bought it cash. And the answer for the question if I bought it cash is no. I don't have $88,310 in the bank, and even if I did, I wouldn't have thrown all that away on a car. I would have probably used some of that to invest somewhere else and still finance the car or leased it. Now, in the beginning, when I decided to buy this car, I was interested in leasing it. So we were checking on numbers just to see what a payment would be, because I figured it would probably be a little lower, and then in 3 years I can get rid of the car, maybe get something else if I'm getting bored of it. But while looking at numbers, I noticed that the lease rate was extremely high. Now with leasing, you don't really look at rates the same way. Dealerships have a money factor where they actually bake in what the actual rate is on the lease payment, although it's not called a rate. This video is not about that. I've done a leasing versus financing video before. But anyhow, doing some math and calculating, I noticed that the lease rate ended up being around 5.5%. And it was actually more than a financing payment would be. So I ended up not going with the lease. I ended up financing the car. Now the car, as you could tell, was $88,300. I ended up financing $80,000. So I got a discount of about $5,500 if I remember it correctly. Now there's obviously a lot of tax and title added on to that. I put almost $9,000 down, ending up financing 80 grand. I financed it for 72 months at 2.99, and my payment is $1,215 a month. Now there was a lot of haters out there saying, oh, he's not gonna get financed, you know, he doesn't have a real job, a YouTube channel type thing, you know, banks won't like it, and he's not gonna be able to get the car. Now, having been in the car business myself, I know that good credit means everything. And I have worked really hard at that. A lot of you guys know that I'm from Sweden and I came here at an adult age. I was 33, but you start off from scratch. You have zero credit, nothing, no credibility financially in this country. So it's taken me a little time to build up a credit. But anyhow, through the years, I've been able to get good credit. Worked hard at it, so there wasn't really a problem getting financed when I got the car, although I wanted a better interest rate than 2.99, but that was the best that could be offered to me at the time. I tried getting 1.9, that was my goal, but there wasn't a bank that would finance me at that rate because I currently have 2 open auto loans as well. You guys know I have the Fusion and the F-150. So at 2.99 for 72 months, my payment is $1,215. Now I know I'm going to get 5 million comments saying this guy is an idiot, it's going to depreciate, blah, 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 blah. But you have to look at it from this point. I've told you guys many times how grateful I am for my YouTube channel and the big part that you guys have in it. I would never be able to have that car if it wasn't for the YouTube channel. If I only had a regular 9 to 5, and this is for me. If I was working just a regular job, I didn't have a YouTube channel, and pretty much all I did was drive back and forth to work and work 12 hours a day like I used to, and then have a high car payment like that just to make those little trips and maybe here and there on a Sunday, go out joyriding. This wouldn't be doable for me. If that was my situation, that would be irresponsible and I wouldn't be able to do it. But I think that a lot of people don't understand that that car, for me, is like an investment. Because I have an automotive YouTube channel, it actually generates income for me, and that is why I can have this car. I'm sure you've seen tons of other YouTubers that drive around in certain vehicles that are a lot nicer than that. They're $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 cars. I'm not in a position to do that at the moment. But the reason why a lot of them can do that is because they have automotive YouTube channels where they can cover the ownership experience, make tons of different type of videos of the car, which grows the channel and then ultimately generates income. Now, speaking for myself, I don't become rich off my YouTube channel. Now, what it does do is provide me the possibility of having my dream car and making a full-time living doing that. So I just wanted to cover that as well, because I think some people don't understand. I mean, you'll get some hater comments being like, this guy needs to get a real job, and you know, how can he make a living doing this? And so yeah, I just wanted to cover that as well, so people understand that having a YouTube channel, it takes a lot of hard work. You have to put in a lot of time, and it does cost money to run a somewhat successful YouTube channel as well. I've worked regular jobs my whole life, but now I have the possibility of doing what I love and share it with you guys, and I love doing it. And hopefully you guys enjoy the content, because there is a lot more of it coming your way in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it answered a lot of your questions, and if you have any more of them regarding my 2017 AMG C63s, leave it in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you're stopping by this channel for the first time and you haven't already, please subscribe. Remember to follow me on Instagram. If you want to see pictures of the beast here, that is pretty much where she resides when she is not on YouTube. But until next time, guys, bye-bye.